Hey y'all, it's your queen coming through right quick, right fast with a angel number, dates, hindsight, messages, and guidance read for 11/6/2022. That's November 6th, 2022. And this angel number date is giving us the angel numbers 116 and 222, 2022. And while we know that the wands are representing rebirth, rejuvenation, new beginnings, and being on the right track, and that the number 6 represents reflection, unconditional love, and love, the pink quartz of it all, rose quartz, that is. But for this particular date and angel number, we are focusing specifically on our relationship with ourselves and our different roles concerning our passions and our purpose. And y'all know that the two is all about victory, duality, balance, twin flames, soul family presence, and that 0 in the middle giving us confirmation of our spirit guides, ancestors, and all that jazz being present and working extra hard for us. The animal totems that we have for this angel number and date are the birds. Birds of all kinds. Whatever bird that you have been seeing the most, do your research, honey, and see how that animal totem relates to you. I am picking up peacocks, however, flamingos, and sparrows in particular. So understandings, messages, conversations concerning endings, or in other words, death, creativity with the peacock, and also confidence, courage, strutting your stuff, stepping into your stride, okay? And the flamingo, being graceful and ever so statuesque. Another side of the sparrow totem is focusing on new life, transformations, and evolutions. Now let's go on ahead and get into the messages of the card that we have for the angel number / date 11/6/2022. 7 of Swords, and it came out sideways. Swords. We're dealing with air signs, some of us, and all of us are dealing with communication, reflecting on communication that we've had with other people, and reevaluating how we communicate with ourselves, and also prioritizing what we are communicating with ourselves and when. And specifically, I'm picking up on a lot of entrepreneurs and creatives, and messages coming through in particular about basically a lot of you are just now starting to get the footing as far as the consistency, commitment, the fun reigniting, and the passion reigniting, and all of that concerning your entrepreneur work and your creative work. You're even starting to see droplets of blessings and profit coming through from what you have been doing, but you still need like some extra money. You need some extra support. You're still looking to include and embark upon, different multiple streams of income. And Spirit is saying, make it easy on yourself, because a lot of us have a lot of options in general, but specifically as it concerns work, because a lot of us are multifaceted as well. So there's a lot to choose, and it can be very easy, especially in this energy of Mars retrograde, to get caught up in the money chasing of it all and want to jump on the first thing smoking. But what Spirit is saying is, like I said, make it easy on yourself by whatever that money maker is. Make sure that it is high paying yet low maintenance. Something where you don't have to do much, you don't have to overexert your mind or your body or get hella worked up or anything like that, because you're gonna need your energy to dedicate to your entrepreneur work and your creativity still, because you have bigger blessings coming in concerning your entrepreneur and creative work. So you're building momentum still, and while you're waiting on that big fruit to come through, you're building money also while saving your energy. Like I said, you're going to need that energy for that big fruit that is going to come in as well. And you're also going to want and need the extra money. For some of you, or us specifically, the big fruit is in the form of a job that is going to require you to travel. And while it's going to pay you, you're also gonna want and possibly need the extra money so that you can get a little play in while you're working, and also do a little charismatic social networking and things of that nature while you're in the process, and maybe even embark on some other creative endeavors while you're in the mix. And like I said, you're gonna need the energy, and you're going to want and need the money so that you can enjoy the most of it and get the most out of it, and also give the best of yourself. So I'm not gonna lie, this reading is giving a lot of direction concerning research, because like I said, with all of the opportunities on the table and the requirements being low maintenance yet high paying, you're gonna want to make sure that you are not getting scammed, and that you are not getting into something that can come back and bite you in the ass in the long run. So make sure you're researching and reaffirming and confirming the legitimacy of everything. With all of that being said, I'm going to also say that for the bulk of you, it may not be the best choice to take hospitality, food work. If you have to, just get your little check real quick and still be looking for something else that is lower maintenance and higher paying. But while you're doing your standby job, if you will, don't overdo it. Don't be, you know what I'm saying, showing up extra early, staying extra late, being extra great, you know what I'm saying, getting people to expect the most out of you. And this is not like about being lazy or lackluster or anything. This is about really budgeting and prioritizing not only your money, but your energy. Working your side job that is not your passion, that is not the bulk of your purpose. You want to make sure that you're saving and preserving your energy for the things that are dedicated to your real career, your real passion, your real purpose. And that's a part of the strategy, which the Seven of Cups has a lot to do with. I know a lot of people, a lot of the time, this card comes with messages and interpretation concerning betrayals and trickery and all of that. But for this one, those elements are concerning, like, like I said, doing your research to make sure that you're not getting scammed or gamed into anything like that, this, that, and the third. But overall, this Seven of Swords is representing strategy and how you are, like I said, strategizing and prioritizing yourself. And in order to do that, you have to be honest about what you want and need, and what your passions and purpose need from you. Moreover, there is a need to reflect on the biggest lessons that you've learned from your biggest mistakes. And for a lot of people, I'm picking up burnout. And that's a large reason why a lot of the messages are coming out as they're coming out, because you need to remember and acknowledge how and why you ended up burnt out in the first place, and make sure that you are not habitually falling back into those same patterns and mistakes. Because what I'm also hearing, seeing, and feeling is that when you reach that point of burnout in the past, you had a lot of opportunities coming up that you weren't able to either do, or you weren't able to do to the best of your ability because of the burnout. And so what's coming, that big fruit, like I said, is, and what you're also in the midst of now, is a part of your second chance, your redo. And so you want to do it right. So make sure you're being honest about the mistakes that you made, and the lessons that you learned from them, and the lessons that you're still learning and taking from the situations. And like I said, make sure that you are not habitually, because when we get confused and we don't know what else to do and we feel pressured, we often, out of reflex and habit, revert right back to what we once knew. And if all we knew back then was to throw ourselves into work and to throw ourselves into other people's faces and spaces in order to distract ourselves, or in order to play catch up, or make sure that we're staying focused and disciplined on all our goals, get it, get it, get it, bag, 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 then once we're trying to heal from that and do some different things, when things start to get hectic, it's very prone to revert back to those bad habits. And you got to remember what happened as a result of those bad habits in order to build up your stakes to not fall back into those cycles. And to close this one out, I have another channeled message coming through concerning the birds animal totem. So do some research and evaluations on, and observations, if you will, on birds and how they build their nests, how they choose the space that they're going to put their nests, the things that they choose to compose the nest with, all that, this and that, and because this is going to broaden your understanding of home, what you need and what you want for a home. Because I am picking up that many of you are working on manifesting a new home. And so, yeah, that's going to help you broaden your visual elements of it, and also your, your spiritual being and essence and feel of it, and make you more excited, make you feel more competent and courageous in your moves. And with all of that being said as well, make sure that you're taking those visuals and fantasies, wants and needs, desires, and channeling them into a vision board, channeling them into dream work, channeling them into your manifestive meditations and things of that nature, because your divine realm is trying to help you bring this new home into fruition. Because I am picking up that many of you have had some terrible living arrangements in the past, some terrible roommates in the past, some terrible situations to happen in your homes in the past. And it's meant for you to take lessons from those mistakes. That's why it's heavy emphasis on reflecting on our mistakes and the lessons and wisdom that we need to take from them, because this is also helping you to pinpoint exactly what you are manifesting for your home, because now you should have a greater appreciation for your own space and a greater value for your own space. So now you will be more mindful and choosy with who you have in your home, what you have around your home, who you have around your home, what you do in and around your home. And as you go through this process, your spirit realm is going to be helping you, like I said, and it's all going to help make complete sense to you why those things had to take place in the past. And a part of it is so that you can manifest such a great home for yourself. Because when your home is happy, stable, full of peace and passion and love, it makes it that much easier and that much more likely that you will show up in the world and for yourself just the same, if not even more excellent in the energy. Now, darling, I declare I have milked this cow dry, and I am thoroughly appreciative for the exchange of vibes. And if you're feeling synchronized, do like, share, and subscribe so you can be one of the first to be back through these queenly quarters for the next time. And be sure to bless my comment section with your questions and conversations. And as always, I bid you all light, love, healing, and liberation. Emphasis on liberation.